Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Physio Vlogger. So, in today's lecture, what we are going to do is understand about livers of the body. In the previous lectures, we have already understood that what do you mean by first order liver, second order liver, and third order liver. We always remember that in first order liver, the fulcrum is in the center, in second order liver, the weight is in the center, and in third order liver, effort is in the center. Now, as we move forward to the livers of the body, in our body there are many joints and muscles which in combination form the livers of the body. As we have already seen that why do we require livers? So they reduce our effort and give more efficiency to our body in whatever work we do. So let's carry on with the first order liver. See, in first order liver, the basic examples are nodding movements of the head and tilting of the pelvis. Whenever you say yes, what is that? That is the nodding movement. Now what happens is, in nodding movements of head, for example, this is your skull. Whenever you perform the nodding movement, your posterior neck muscles will apply the effort. The fulcrum will be your atlanto-occipital joint and your weight would be the weight of your face. So as you see carefully what happens, the fulcrum is coming in between the weight and effort, therefore it is said to be first order liver. Second example of the first order liver is tilting movement of the pelvis. Whenever you tilt your pelvis, what happens? That tilting movement, the effort is applied by the hip extensors. Your hip joint becomes the fulcrum and the weight of the body or the pelvis becomes the weight. So again, as you notice, fulcrum comes between the weight and the effort. So these are the examples of first order liver. Moving forward to the second order liver. In second order liver, the examples are whenever you raise your toes, raise your heels, what happens is your metatarsophalangeal joints, they become the fulcrum. The effort is given by the calf muscles and the whole body weight is transmitted through the ankle joint. So that becomes the weight. And as weight is lying in between the fulcrum and the effort, it is said to be second order liver. Another example is whenever you flex your elbow, what happens is for all these things to know, at least a basic knowledge of anatomy is required so that the origin insertions are clear and which will make a student very easily understandable for the students whenever they try to understand the livers of the body. So the second example is whenever you flex your elbow, your brachioradialis muscle, the insertion of brachioradialis muscle will be giving the effort. The weight of the forearm bone will become the weight and elbow joint will become the fulcrum. So what happens in this case? The weight lies between the effort and the fulcrum. So again, this will be second order liver. Now lastly, the examples of third order livers. First of all, third order livers, there are many examples of third order livers in the body. Okay, first order liver, second order liver and third order liver. The first order liver is said to be the liver of stability, the second order liver is said to be the liver of power, and the third order is said to be the liver of velocity. Thus in third order livers, whatever examples you will see a lot of speed is gained by this type of livers and the examples of this, but stability is less. Whereas in the first order livers you will have more stability and second order livers will give more power. So the last example, which is the example of third order liver, is for example you hold a book in a hand and you flex your elbow. So at that time you are taking brachialis muscle into consideration in this example. So what happens is the weight in the hand will become your weight, the fulcrum will be your elbow joint and the effort will be applied by the insertion of the brachialis muscle. So what happens? The effort lies between weight and fulcrum, thus it is said to be the third order liver. So these are the few examples of anatomical livers in the body. If you have enjoyed learning in this lecture, do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you again with the next video.